Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I have an updated version of a Ren Shadowblade deck that I created in the past. I'm just calling this one Ren's Judgement. Don't judge me for the awful name. I just couldn't think of a very good one. Anyway, so like I said, we're really honing in on making Ren Shadowblade as efficient as possible. So we're running this together with Demacia. So Garen and Shen are the champions that we are running. And really everything that we do is going to kind of revolve around our win conditions being Garen, Shen, Ren Shadowblade, and then the Shadow Fiends that are produced after we get Ren Shadowblade down. So in order to protect him, we want to kind of give him barriers and ways to survive so that every time he strikes, he's going to be creating a Shadow Fiend. So we have from early on, we've got Brightsteel Protector, we have the War Chefs, we have Riposte. Shen, of course, is granting barrier with all of his support ability. We're also running 2 Stand United, and then the Brightsteel formation for late game. We're giving him as many barriers as we can, and as many ways possible to produce the Shadow Fiends. Now, kind of as secondary units in this deck, we have the Greenglade Caretaker, and we have further down the Radiant Guardian, which works really well with the Shadow Fiends. Actually, we can use them to attack, block, and then for relatively little mana. And then after they die, we play the Radiant Guardian, and it grants her life, steal, and tough. Cytheria the Bold for late game as well. If we get a ton of these Shadow Fiends down, and they can't be blocked, and they're dealing 5 damage when Cytheria is down, it's just a really easy way to pick up a win. And then along with those, the Keeper of the Masks. So the same thing, if we have a ton of Shadow Fiends, we put them all down, and then we give them +1 when we play Keeper of the Masks afterward. Just an excellent way to get more value out of these cheap units, and then also granting them extra damage. It's harder to block, harder to keep your units alive if they're being attacked by 1 cost 5 power units. Just an excellent card to use with it. And then it wouldn't be Ren's Judgement without Judgement. So we're running 2 Judgement besides the Garens that we're running in this deck, who turn into Garen's Judgement once we get the Garen down. And then, just like when Fiora attacks, it all counts as a strike against every single unit. It works really well with the Radiant Guardian as well. You just get extra healing down, you get extra Shadow Fiends when Ren Shadowblade's down, and just completely destroy the enemy that way, and then set up on the next subsequent rounds the Shadow Fiend plays. And then besides that, the common spells from Ionia, only 2 Will of Ionia and 2 Deny in this deck, but they really come in handy, and you'll see in the gameplay today how Deny just completely wins us the game. It really did. So yeah, that's about it for this deck. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Okay, Anivia and Tryndamere, so late game, might be Mana Ramp, could be a Mana Ramp deck. And we're going to be testing out this meme deck that we have against it with our Ren Shadowblade and see if we can win. I'm going to keep Deny, just in case he's got some sort of way to take out my units. I'm going to start with Greenglade Caretaker, and we've got Brightsteel Protector for next round, or the round after. It is an excellent card combination, the 2 of them together to start out with, really nice. And we'll see what he gets here. Okay, he's going to end the round. I'm not going to provoke him into using any other cards here, and now we're threatening 6 damage. Like I said, an excellent card. We've got single combat backup here. Alright, he's going to use the box. That's fine. Doesn't get a lot of value out of it. Kills 1 unit. Saves himself 3 damage though. Alright, we're going to end the round. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Okay, we're going to use our War Chefs here. He wants to attack, I'll let him attack here. We have a Radiant Guardian for next round. So I think we're just going to open attack here. I want him to kill one of my units.
Let's talk about your tag.
So that's fine. And we're going to play our Radiant Guardian. Radiant Guardian is really nice against Anivia. He may have something like a Vengeance here to kill the... Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is. Yep, Vengeance. Okay, that's fine. He's got to use his 7 spell mana to do that. Would have been nice if I had had enough for the deny, but not much we can do about that. Alright, we're just going to end the round here. Not drawing many units right now. Got a double War Chefs.
Smell that? A bite's a cooking. Feel the sizzle.
Alright, we're going to attack here. Yeah, so mana ramp deck. If we can get to late game with this Bright Steel formation, we might be able to win. It's kind of frustrating that we're not really pulling any of our units here, and we get another deny. Well, sucks to suck. This is exactly the reason why we are keeping deny, and he completely just... I mean, that completely destroyed anything that he was going to do here. We have now another deny in case he's got a second War Mother's Call. I mean, this guy. Okay, second deny here. We're not letting him get any value out of his units. We are going to attack here. Get a Shadow Fiend. And now we've got Bright Steel formation as kind of our closer here.
Living dead no matter.
We're gonna play Shen first and then do a riposte here.
Balance.
They'll learn to fear me.
No more struggling.
Okay, I'm going to use single combat, get more Shadow Fiends, and we're going to be able to fill up our board here with the Shadow Fiends.
Darkness, motion, nothing.
If he's got another Rune Nation, he can probably beat us here. Let's play I'm going to play my Shadow Fiends to start with, and then play my Bright Steel formation. I've got a backup Wheel of Ionia here. But this is really kind of my power play. If he's got another Rune Nation, that's really going to suck for us. So we may just attack here. I don't really want to barrier this Shadow Fiend. It's kind of like a weird combination there. We're going to attack first with the Shadow Fiends.
Feel the sizzle.
Then one Shen, then the second.
Eat up, friend.
The reason why I'm not playing my other cards, I'm really worried about Rune Nation here. Okay, so he's got another The Box, and he's got a... So what we want to do is protect our strongest units here.
Between realms. Our wills align.
And I still don't know. Let's see what we got. So he's going to beat us. We are going to use Recall so he cannot heal with his Grasp of the Undying, and force out another box here. So this is okay. Forced him to use quite a bit. And we leveled up Shen, so we'll kind of see how this goes for the next round. He's got quite a bit of control on us, to be honest. Okay, he's got an Anivia. He had to use 6 mana here, so I don't think there's any way that he's going to be able to stop me from recalling him here. and this should slow him down enough for me to be able to win the game. So there we go. Yeah, Mana Ramp, kind of an interesting deck to go against. We completely screwed him over with the denies though, so I'm really glad I held on to those. And you got to see Ren Shadowblade produce 3 Shadow Fiends, and that just, he had to kind of waste his boxes on the Shadow Fiends in order to get rid of them, so it actually turned out pretty good. I kind of wanted to show the Judgement move with Ren Shadowblade, where you use Judgement while he's on the board and just get a whole bunch of Shadow Fiends. Kind of ended up working okay though. Kind of fun gameplay and fun deck.